Welcome everyone to another episode of the Intellectual Saviors of Wrestling with your hosts, the Master of the Brain Damage,
Martin,
and the one and only Sam H. And this is the Smackdown live review from the 16th of May.
and it actually was live this week.
Good! About time. I still want my refund for them not being live last week.
So, we opened up the show with the highlight reel
He's back.
with Kevin Owens.
Oh, he's not back. I thought Kevin Owens had his own talk show. It was called the Kevin Owens Show.
He does. Yeah, so he just went on a bit of a tirade about how he's the new host of the highlight reel. He's taking Chris Jericho's show,
Oh, God.
and he's never coming back. Now, if rumours are to be true, he's actually returning in a couple of months' time. But we'll have to wait and see on that one.
You gotta ignore Twitter. It doesn't count.
So, Kevin Owens was about to introduce us to his guest. Then he was interrupted by the phenomenal one. The house that AJ Styles built.
He did build it.
And then Kevin Owens said, "You're not my guest. What are you doing here, AJ? Get out of here." And they just went on a few exchanges of who's going to win on Sunday at Backlash.
I don't even mind who wins.
No, I don't care either. Either way, we're in for a very entertaining match.
It's gonna be one hell of a match.
And then, unfortunately, this was interrupted by the Maharaja.
Oh, he doesn't realise that the Maharaja is like actually a real person.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we were talking about Jinder Mahal.
Oh, God.
And Kevin was telling us, look, this was who my guest was meant to be. He was going to say about how he's going to beat up Randy Orton on Sunday. Then I can talk about how I'm going to beat up you on Sunday, AJ. And then, we then found out AJ Styles and Jinder Mahal was going to be happening.
It is?
Right now.
Oh, that's really? Wasn't it the main event?
No.
Oh.
No, it was the opening match of the night.
Okay.
No, unfortunately, the main event was our very boring WWE champion, Randy Orton, versus the miserable Baron.
Oh, dear.
Oh, boy. Where do we get started with this one?
I have no words. It's just... There's some things in wrestling that just should not happen, and this was one of them.
Yeah. This wasn't a particularly great match.
Well, no, because Jinder Mahal is crap as a wrestler. I think he has about 3 moves, and none of them good.
Yeah. AJ had a fair amount of offense in this, and he was about to get the victory. He was lining up for the phenomenal forearm. And then Kevin Owens come along, hit him in the back of the knee with the US title. Then Jinder picked him up for that full Nelson slam.
They are now referring to it as the Colossus,
Oh, jeez.
which is apparently Punjabi for finish.
Right. And yes, in 2017, bearing in mind as well, 2 months ago, this guy was getting punked by, as much as I love the guy, he was getting punked by Rob Gronkowski of the New England Patriots.
And last month he lost very convincingly to the goon Mojo Rawley.
Don't you diss the hype machine.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. Jinder Mahal is being AJ Styles arguably one of the most talented wrestlers of this generation.
Yes. Possibly the closest thing we have to Shawn Michaels since Shawn Michaels retired.
Yes.
And not even he could get a good match out of this... I don't even know what you'd call him.
Yeah. Won't even go there.
Sack of crap. But there we go. Whatever.
Yeah. Then next, we had a awful promo from Dolph Ziggler, reminding the WWE Universe of what he can do. And the fact that Nakamura shouldn't take him lightly, rah, rah, rah. And yeah.
Yeah, I find it funny. Most of the Dolph Ziggler footage he had was from like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Nothing from the last couple of years, the last couple of years where he's done absolutely nothing. And again, proving why they refuse to acknowledge NXT.
Oh, don't even get me started on that one.
Here's what Nakamura's done. Nothing. Yeah, he's had top quality matches with Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Bobby Roode.
He's won the NXT title.
Twice.
Yeah. So, yeah. We'll leave you with that one.
Good one, Dolph.
And then we had tag team action. We had the Colons versus the Fashion Po-Po.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, and this match wasn't particularly long, but bad. I'm starting to find Breezango slightly entertaining.
It's not bad at all. They've been very entertaining over the last couple of weeks. But again, we all know how talented Tyler Breeze is as a worker.
Oh, right. Amazing worker.
And I've got to say, I've really been enjoying these fashion files they've been doing recently.
Yeah, we had some good ones with this week's episode, but I think that was shown later on in the show, possibly.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we had a many pictures of the Usos slagging them off, and had a picture of Nakamura saying, "No style." There's a picture of Kevin Owens, the disgrace of America. And there's even one of Tony Chill.
Poor Tony Chill.
Absolute worst.
And of course, Vince McMahon's mugshot was still there from when he was arrested.
And don't you worry, the picture of the big boss man was still there in the office.
But surprisingly, the John Cena and Hulk Hogan pictures both vanished.
Yes.
I wonder why.
So, Breezango picked up the victory in this one with Fandango hitting the Falcon Arrow.
Well, the Falcon Arrow. Wow, I didn't even know that was a finisher.
Yeah. So,
good for them. Oh, yeah, and then we should point out that the Usos came out and rambled on for about 5 minutes.
About absolute crap.
Which
nobody knew actually what the hell they were going on about.
No, I didn't know what they were going on about.
Yeah.
The only part I understood was the last part where they said, it's not paranoia, it's the Usos.
Wow.
The only part of that promo I understood.
And then talking of promos, we had a promo for the New Day. They're coming soon. We don't know when, but they're coming soon to SmackDown Live.
As soon as Kofi's returned from his injury.
Him and Big E was in India last week doing some promotional work.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and because in fact, they even put up a picture of them wearing the typical Indian outfit. I think it might have been shared on Big E's Twitter account, and he even put on that, "We wear this better than Jinder." So yeah. And then we moved on to some pure and utter crap again. We had the contract signing for the 6-women tag match at Backlash.
Why does it need a contract signing?
No idea. Because, to be quite honest, I don't think anyone even really cares about this match.
No.
The Welcoming Committee is one of the most awful factions they've ever come up with.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Why is James Ellsworth still on our television?
I don't know, they should have fired him ages ago.
And yeah, it's just awful.
He should be jobbing in the Cruiserweight division if he desperately needs a job.
And I'm going to make an argument right here, right now as well. Shane McMahon needs to join the WWE security team.
He probably should.
12 security guards couldn't stop Brock Lesnar from attacking someone.
Nope.
But Shane McMahon can stop 6 women from fighting. And in fact, Shane had Naomi on her back with one arm.
I love that build with Brock Lesnar. It was like the Red Sea parting. They just all moved out of the way. They were like, nope, nope.
They don't want none.
Oh.
So yeah, and then after things got physical, Shane just thought, screw it, why not? Let's have Naomi versus Carmella.
It didn't get physical enough. The whole
Right.
point of the contract signings is we know it descends into a brawl.
Yep.
And it didn't descend into a brawl.
No. So, this match was okay.
Yeah.
Most of the entertainment come from outside of the ring. Sam's favourite part come along, where the referee chucked James Ellsworth out of ringside.
I saw that. You out of here. I'm the
And then not long after, Natalia and Tamina joined him as well.
Yeah, they got kicked out too. But they didn't leave.
No, they then started attacking Charlotte and Becky Lynch. And then, of course, this distracted Naomi. And Carmella somehow won with a roll-up.
Yeah. Just a quick question. Do you remember Team Bad?
Yeah.
Which was, I think it was Sasha Banks, Tamina, and Naomi.
Yeah.
So I think it's a bit weird now that Tamina and Naomi are now on opposite sides.
Yeah, yeah.
When considering they were Team Bad, 2 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they were still Team Bad when Sasha Banks left.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very true.
Strange decision. Strange.
So, yeah. And then, yet again, another promo. Apparently, Lana is coming soon.
Great.
Yeah.
And
Apparently, she's been working with the NXT tour group, getting some in-ring experiences and that. I don't know exactly how well that's been going, but yeah, she's been on the road with NXT.
well, the strange thing is, I mean, she was involved in a WrestleMania. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. And you could see she was actually fairly decent.
It was last year, because it was Brie Bella's retirement
Yeah,
match.
that one. She actually looked fairly decent in ring.
Yeah.
And weren't we supposed to get Rusev this week? I'm sure he said he was going to be making an announcement.
Who knows?
We didn't get an announcement from him.
No. So, and then with that said, that now moves us on to our main event.
Uh-oh.
Is it bad I was rooting for not the champion to win?
No, it's not bad. I was rooting for the same guy.
Randy Orton versus the miserable Baron.
It's got to be said. I've been liking Baron's entrance recently because he's been pretending to interact with the fans and then going, no. Heels doing what heels should do.
Who knew?
There was one kid who tried to shake his hand. He put his hand out and went, brilliant. Oh, now what to be said?
There was a match and it happened.
I think it's just Orton, man. He's so boring.
Well, that's the problem. I mean, he's now the WWE champion, and in all honesty, nobody could give a shit that he's got it. Not to mention as well, it has to be noted as well, allegedly he is one of the biggest a-holes in the world.
Yes.
And it didn't help that last week he went on a massive tirade on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, I remember that with the whole Bubba Ray Dudley thing.
Oh, no. It all got started with one of the indie wrestlers. I'm not sure if it might have been Zack Sabre Jr. and he was just sort of Just saying, like, oh, look at me doing one of my dives or whatever. And then for no reason whatsoever, Orton decided to get involved and basically slag the guy off.
Oh boy.
And then, and then Bubba got involved and sort of said, like, this wasn't directed at you, got nothing to do with you, shut your mouth. Why are you getting involved? Just, he's doing his thing, you do your own thing. And then, and that was it. And then Bubba had done his own post a few days later. Didn't even send it to Orton or the guy that it was directed at, because he was just having a bit of fun. He showed a picture of him diving off of the top rope of that. Then Orton proceeded, then turned round and sort of say, like, oh, look at this over-the-hill veteran doing a stupid indie move and all this crap. And then,
oh boy.
Yeah, and then, I mean, the guy's an asshole.
That's sort of bad publicity that the Dirty probably don't need.
The guy's an asshole on a whole different level, and the company should be doing more and just saying to him, shut your mouth on bloody social media. They don't need you saying crap like this.
I think they should just review social media.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of things that they post that they really shouldn't.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Bubba Ray Dudley apparently responded to it yesterday or whatever. But he was sort of like, this wasn't even directed at Randy. I wasn't even expecting him to put a response. It was just me there having a joke with one of the guys who I work with. Why he had to get involved, I do not know.
Oh, Randy, you're digging your own grave with that one.
Asshole.
But yeah, anyway, back to the match.
Yeah, it happened. Shock horror, RKO out of nowhere. Randy wins. Woohoo.
Yes, and then again we get another appearance from the goon, Jinder Mahal.
And the Singh brothers.
And he hit his finishing move on Randy.
Yeah.
And that was how the show ended.
Yeah.
So let that sink in, people. A month ago, Jinder couldn't win a match against Mojo Rawley.
And as well, a match was made as well, I believe, for Backlash earlier on in the night. We're going to have Baron Corbin versus Sami Zayn.
Yes.
And I do have to make the point of highlighting this. For anyone who hasn't watched the latest Bring It to the Table, I don't know how JBL hasn't temporarily been removed from television. He went to the extent, I'm not sure if it was actually meant to be shown on the WWE Network, the way they actually show the footage, but JBL come out with the absolutely atrocious joke or remark, whatever you want to call it. He stated he would rather be captured by ISIS than spend a day with Sami Zayn.
Brilliant. Completely wrong.
As much as I like JBL as a commentator, he should be reprimanded for that. There are some things you just shouldn't joke about.
Say, I won't be surprised if he's not on the next Bring It to the Table.
Yeah.
He might be replaced with, I don't know, like Kurt Angle or something.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Corey's fine on there.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, JBL, he don't care. He really doesn't care.
No.
Woo!
So, yeah. That was, has to be said, a fairly awful Smackdown that's meant to be getting us pumped for Backlash on Sunday.
Yeah.
And very much like Payback, this show has done the complete opposite. Apart from the US title match and Nakamura and Ziggler, and depending how it's booked, possibly the tag team title match. Apart from that, I'm looking forward to none of these matches.
I don't think I'm even going to make it to the main event. But we will see. We will talk about that more on our preview show.
Yes.
Okay. So, from your hosts, the master of the brain damage,
Martin,
and the one and only Sam H, we'll see you again for the next one. Goodbye.